Steph man the villain man, Jeff man the villain man. You know what time it is, people, yeah? Voice of the villains, and we're back, yeah? As I've said, you've already seen the preview for the Newcastle game on the show, but now we are gonna do. Wait. I need a guest for this, innit? And a long time it's been coming, innit, people, innit? So you know what? Let me just bring in my brother, Manny. What you saying, brother?
Broski.
Long time, yeah?
Going, man.
My G,
How's it going, broski, man?
My brother's been doing the content for kept it going. So make sure you go like, subscribe to Manny Century, yeah?
Come on.
Make sure, so boom, let's go into this. Today we're gonna do 20th to 1 predictions, yeah? It's a very tough league. This is a very tough league. As I said, I'm gonna say it from now. Any team from our top 10 to top 4 can be in that situation. Any team from 11th place to 20th, they can go down.
Definitely, bro. Look at new teams that got promoted. We'll touch on it anyway.
Yeah.
Bro, Luton Town. You never know. They can do something. Sheffield United. You know what I mean?
You never know. Like I said, look at last season.
Yeah.
Fulham came up. Who else came up? Bournemouth came up.
And they done well as well. That's the thing.
So
you never know. Teams like that can surprise us. You know what I mean?
Any team can surprise. So let's get into this, people. Let's get into this 20 to 1. Let me know in your comments if you agree or don't, people. Let's go. So let's start with 20th, and let's see who's going to get relegated and have no chance in the Premier League. And even though I said, yes, it's any league, but this is what our opinions right now, that we're going to go off from the transfers and how their team is looking right about now. So I'll start with mine. 20th, Sheffield. Sheffield. I'm sorry, like, my reasons why, I'll give you my reasons why. I don't think they've signed enough players. I don't think they have enough depth for the Premier League. It's as simple as that. I don't see where the goals coming from. Where are the goals?
Who's the striker? You got a good striker?
Brewster. He's a young Brewster. Brian Brewster.
He's been there for time, bro.
And he ain't really, he's meant to live, a few years ago he was the next
star boy in that?
Yeah, star boy.
Came from Liverpool and that, innit?
He ain't done nothing, so for me, I must have been Sheffield. What do you think?
I was thinking, you know, Luton Town? I think they're going to be like one of those clubs that do so well, or they just do nothing.
It could be, obviously, you know who they've got now. I'll get onto that.
I'm going to go Sheffield United as well.
Who?
Sheffield United.
Sheffield United as well.
Because like you said, they ain't got a proper goal scorer. They got Ryan Brewster and stuff like that, but he ain't no Premier League. Not
official yet. So
don't know, he can prove us wrong, but
stick with 20th there, man. Let's move to the 19th. I want to stick with another new promoted team. And even though my own brother, who was here last season's gone there, could change it. And he bring them up in the Canberra, but I must go with Luton, 19th, simple as that. And just because, again, I don't think they've got the quality to be in the Premier League. No offence to them. You're here for vibes. You're here for the season for vibes in my eyes, innit? So
I was thinking, Luton as well, because let's be real, they ain't got no Premier League players. Even like, you know, Premier League teams when they get promoted, some players that have experience, that have played in the Premier League, especially newly promoted teams. Even like Villa, when we got promoted, we signed Premier League players and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So I think Luton as well, man.
Even if you're not even Premier League players, just like players that are hot prospects. Look at Burnley. We get onto them.
Burnley, bro.
Look at them. They've signed a few players. They spent over that 50 mil mark, and they're still looking to sign. So 19th, we're gonna go with Luton. Let's move to 18th now, and the last team that's gonna get relegated. And like I said, this could be any team from 18th to 11th. Like any of these teams can go down, but for me, it's gonna be that local kind of derby for Villa, and it's gonna be Wolves. Like Wolves is shock for people, but Wolves, and people are gonna say why. My reasons why, I'm gonna keep it brief. They've lost their main players. Bro. Like
Ruben Neves.
Yeah.
Jimenez is gone.
And then the centre back as well. They've lost a few players, and again the new manager as well. We have to wait and see what Wolves can bring. But for me personally, I think they're gonna get relegated. What do you think?
Definitely, bro. I was thinking the same thing because, like you said, they lost Neves, they lost Jimenez. I don't know what players they actually brought in. Especially a striker, in the Premier League, you know, you need a striker, bro.
Clinical.
You have to have a clinical striker. Look at us, like you say, got Gunshata Watkins.
Gunshata,
they got Gunshata.
They
got no, they're shooting blanks. They got no one there, so don't get me wrong, we ain't salty or anything like that.
Nah.
We're just saying that because
it's about time.
Towards the end of the last season as well, you man are struggling. So I'm gonna go 18th.
So 18th, there's our 3 teams going down there. Sheffield, Luton, Wolves. Wow. 17th now, and this ain't going to be a shock. 17th year is what they've been doing for the last 2 seasons for me. And I don't see any improvement coming from it, even though they've signed a few players.
Yeah.
But they've also got rid of a few players, as in Connor Cody. I think it's Everton. Everton for me, scraping it again. Sean Dyche, where he would be, where his position is, 17th, 16th. I believe he's going to be Everton 17th. Just scraped it, just about scraped it.
I think the same. Cause you know Everton, like with Sean Dyche, I don't think he gets relegated with them because he's a manager that can steady the ship and stuff like that.
Yeah,
and like you said, they signed a few man and stuff. But yeah, I don't think they get relegated. But I do think that they'll stay up.
Just about, man. You get me? You Toffees are scraping it, bro.
Like I said, though, they've been there like nearly every season.
Yeah,
now.
last 2-3 seasons now.
But at one point, the man had, what's his name? Ancelotti, bro.
Ancelotti as well.
Are you going from Ancelotti to now? And I have to say, like the structure of the club and stuff like that, it's not run properly, bro. It's very, very poor. So yeah, I'm going 17th.
So 17th Everton. Who are you saying for 16th, man? You go first.
16th,
that one.
I'm gonna go Fulham, man.
Woo!
Fulham, yeah, man.
Fulham, yeah.
I think with Fulham, yeah, like.
They were 9th or 10th last season.
They've done very well.
Yeah.
But I do think, yeah, you know, like a second season syndrome kind of thing. Don't run, they might prove me wrong and do bits, but like when Sheffield United got promoted and stuff, they done bits. And what happened the season after? The man got relegated. Yeah, Fulham might have a bit better players and stuff, yeah, but yeah, I'm gonna go with.
For me, I don't like. For me as well, like Fulham. I'll tell you when I get to them what I believe. But for me, for 16th, I'm gonna go with them Cherries, bro. Them Bournemouth guys, yeah. Yes, they've signed a few players. Yes, they have a good manager as well who's young and he's new to it, but I just don't. I think that, like I said, I think that second syndrome season comes in and they're going back down. It's as simple as that. Don't have a lot of detail for it, but Bournemouth for me, I believe they're going to be 16th. That's what I'm going to stick with there. Right, 15th now. We're going to hit to the 15th, and this is where you get comfy. Yeah, you hit 15th, yeah, you're comfy. Yeah, you're not in a relegation battle. You're not fighting. You're just vibes. Yeah, not even vibe. Yeah, it's vibes still. For me, I'm going to go with what he just said for 16th. I'm going to stick with Fulham. Fulham, for me, I think they're going to be 15th this season. Same kind of reasons why I believe with Manny, but I also believe they've lost. I think they're going to lose Willian. They're going to lose Mitchell.
I swear Willian just literally signed.
Man,
I'm ready for that bag, you know.
He
ready for that money, bro.
Man said, running into their bag, you get me? Money. He said, nah. Yeah, he said, you know what? Yeah, go on, I'll take that contract.
Yeah.
Hang on, wait there. How much? What? Willian changed his mind in a blink.
Boom.
So, I think if Willian goes, then you got, is it Rich? I can't say his name properly. Mitrovic. If he goes,
he might go, you know.
Yeah, he don't want to stay at Fulham.
Yeah.
So if he goes as well, I don't see where the goals are coming from. Again, it's as simple as that. So for me, yes, good season last season, but this season I think it's going to be staying there, but just in the 15th. Yeah. Who are you going with 15th?
15th, I'm going to go Bournemouth. Bournemouth. The Cherries, bro. I ain't seen too much of the business they've done, but I know last season they've done okay, you know. They done okay. I think the manager's alright.
They sacked the one and then they brought in a new one, I think, this season as well.
I think Bournemouth will do okay, you know.
I said 16th, he says 15th, so it's not a much difference. So we leave it as that one there, people. Let's go to 14th now, 14th. And again, this is where you're just here for the party, you're just here to stay in the Prem. You get me? I'm going to go with, and it's going to be a good season for them, Nottingham Forest.
Yes.
And I do believe, yes, they can even move up more in the league because they have got a good base of squad. They have their strikers there for Morgan, Gibbs White, what you want to call him, Alanga, Brent Johnson. If he don't leave, as well, we know Villa were in talks about getting him, but we don't know what's happening with that. It's quite down. So if they keep him, I do believe Nottingham Forest could do, and the manager's good as well. The fans love their manager. He's done well last season. Everyone put Nottingham straight back down, but they stayed up and they've improved as well. They brought a few players. So for me, like Ilanga, so for me, I'm gonna stick them 14th. Good season for them.
Yeah, I think it's the same as well, man.
Yeah.
I think with Nottingham Forest, they've got a few borders, like you said. Morgan Gibbs White, I rate him very highly. He's a very good technical player.
Could be in the England team.
Yeah, even Brennan Johnson as well, like you said, we're linked with him as well.
Yeah,
and I think he's a very direct, pacey player as well. Yeah, man. And the manager, like you said, decent manager. He ain't the best.
He ain't the best, but
I think the manager's gonna.
He's still young as well. He's still young as well.
And
so
the fans like him as well. And that's
love him, man. They love him, man. So.
You man are just there for vibes, bro. You man do your thing.
We're going to stick with them with 14th. Let's go to this now then, we're going to go move to 13th, 13th, we're going to go with them. I'm going to go, but anyway, mine. I don't know what man's going to say, but I'm going to go with them Eagles, innit? Them Eagles, and there's only one reason why I don't think Roy Hodgson's the next man to take them to the next step. I just don't see them. You got rid of him last season, the season before. You brought in Patrick Vieira. Patrick Vieira was meant to take the next step. Didn't work out. You brought in Roy Hodgson to second the ship. And as he did, But to go back to him for another full season, I just don't see it working out for them. I don't see it working out. And you get me Elise as well. What do you think?
Yeah, I think the same as well. I think they might finish better because Roy Hodgson is a manager that can come and just steady the ship. It reminds me of Sean Dyche, kind of.
Yeah,
I do think Sean Dyche is a better manager, but Roy Hodgson is just a guy to steady the whole ship and stuff like that. And they got a few bowlers, don't get me wrong, they probably can finish higher, maybe top 10. But Eze, Elise, they are players that are going to keep a mid-table, I think.
Damn right, but we still got a month in that transfers, you get me?
Yeah.
Anything can happen for that team there. They need money, they want to buy in the players, and they have signed a few players as well, some young prospects as well. But again, I'm going to stick with them for now as well. Let's move to 12th, and this is going to be the shock, yeah? This will be the one team that's going to come up, yeah, and show man that they can ball. And there's only one reason why, and that is Vincent Kompany, Burnley, yeah? Burnley for me are going to be 12th. Comfy, going to bring challenges for big teams. They're going to win small teams. They're going to be a team that you have to watch out for the season. Especially that, as I say, as we always say, if you come up in the Premier League, you have to spend over a certain amount. And Burnley are doing that. Burnley are spending over 50 mil. The Man City keeper, the winger, they've signed a few players, and it ain't over yet. They still want more. And with Kompany, you can bring in the players like we've got of Gerrard. That's why I believe that Vincent Kompany he can bring in the players that
he can bring that traction. Like he's got the clout. He's played in the Premier League. Yeah. He's won titles for Manchester City. Yeah. You know what I mean? And if you saw the points, bro, he got about, I think 101 points last season. And the football he plays, bro, he definitely learned from Pep Guardiola, you know.
He definitely did. He definitely did. I give him that,
I think they do good.
I think, like I said, like Vincent played brilliant last season. Yes, it's not going to be the same easy this season to play as the football he wants to, but I do believe they can do something with it, 100%, man. So I'm going to go with Burnley 12th.
I was thinking between them or Brentford, you know. I think Brentford could possibly do good, but I'm going to go with Burnley as well, man. I think, like I said, they got a good structure now. Yeah. I feel like Vincent Kompany is that manager that has control of the whole group. They literally gave him yo, you manage the whole thing and manage the players and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And I do think that, like I said, they play good football. And they got okay players as well. But yeah, I'm going to go 12 for them.
So then we're going to move to 11th. And you've already spoke on it, so I'm going to stick with the same. It's Brentford. Brentford, mid-table team. They've lost Tony. Massive blow. That's a massive blow. That's a lot of goals in it. Like
defo. The thing with Ivan Toney as well is he brings goals, and not just that, bro. He brings that link-up play. Yeah. Like you see Ollie Watkins and him. Yeah. I think they're quite similar, but with Ivan Toney, I feel like he's a bit more clinical in front of goal.
Yo, Watkins is
Watkins,
That
goal.
But yeah, like I said, I'm going with that. But I do believe as well, this could also be chances to Wissa, to Mayebo, how you say his name. Yeah. So they're going to get chances, and if they come in like Tony and get the goals, you never know where Brentford could end. But for me, and Manny, 11th?
11th, yeah.
11th it is, man. Let's go to the top 10 now, yeah. This top 10, like I said from the start of the video, this top 10 could change. I wouldn't even say 10th, I'll go from 9th, but 10th could do something, but let's just throw the name out there. I'm going to go with the Hammers, West Ham.
Yeah.
West Ham, they ain't brought nobody yet. Okay, from this video, what comes out, they're putting inquiries, they're saying they want to put in bids, but they still haven't brought anybody yet. Yeah. So, for me, David Moyes as well, he's on that verge as well, getting sacked maybe with the new chairman on board, so we don't know where they're going to be. So I'm going to put them basically 10th, even the loss of who was it, Declan Rice as well?
Declan Rice, yeah. I think West Ham, bro.
You know, like that.
I was thinking, the thing with West Ham, they can do either so bad because they got Europa League games and I don't think their squad is
that much.
You know what I mean?
Depth-wise,
so they can either do so bad or finish 10th. That's my prediction. Yeah, and David Moyes is alright manager. He's okay.
They got Europa League with them, Brad, as well. Yeah, Europa League's much tougher than the Conference League, so we have to keep that intact as well. So 10th, West Ham.
West Ham, man.
Let's get into this thing called 9th now, yeah. We're gonna go with, this is where it's really anyone's game. These teams last season did very well, so I don't know what's gonna happen. But for me, 9th, I'm gonna go with Brighton. Reasons why, yes, you probably think, why have not put Villa there? Yeah. They've got Europa. They haven't got the pedigree, as in their players, as in to do the Sunday and Sunday and Thursday. And plus, I don't think they've got the full squad to do it. They've lost some. They're losing some good players. Yes, they've brought in Milner, and they're bringing some other players, but I just don't think they're gonna be in the Premier League. Yeah. Don't want Europa. They can focus. But Premier League, I'm gonna go with 9th. Who you got 9th?
I think Brighton as well, because the thing with Brighton is they got a good manager, Zerbi, but when it comes to squad depth and stuff like that, like you said, playing Sunday and then playing Thursday, it gets a toll on the players.
It will.
Especially a squad that
It's never been there.
Ain't been there.
Never been there.
Yeah,
Never.
yeah.
I mean,
So
we've been there once in the blue moon, but they've never been there. So it's a difference. So that we're there. 8th now.
Right.
My one, yeah. This is also the reason why again, because I think they've got a big competition ahead of them. And it's going to be Newcastle. 8th for me is Newcastle. They've got Champions League. Again, they ain't got the depth.
Yes.
People might think they've got ballers, and yes, their starting 11 is strong, but if they lose, they're one of their wingers, Harvey Barnes. Who you bringing on? So Maxman's not there no more. They lose one of their strikers. Yes, you got Isak, you got Callum Wilson, cool. That's the only thing you got back up. But centre back is peak. Midfield, it's looking peak. You still got Target as your left back right now. You know what I mean? You ain't got a right back right now, really and truly. So for me, Newcastle, I'm sticking them 8th.
I was thinking, Chelsea. They ain't got no Champions League games.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. So they can solely focus on the Premier League.
Yeah, but still, they still got a lot of young players, man. So.
Yeah, but I was thinking maybe they can finish higher because of that. So I'm gonna go with the same, man.
Newcastle, yeah?
Yeah.
Newcastle it is, man.
A lot of people are gassing them up though.
Yeah, they are.
Like,
Yo,
the man are gonna do Champions League and that. But
I don't know. Champions League different thing for Premier League, innit?
Different thing.
Different. So let's move to 7th.
Right.
And 7th now, people still probably thinking, what the hell you put in Villa, Jeff? They're still not there. Yeah, wait for that one. So for me, 7th, I'm going with them Spurs, man. Yeah. For me, I'm going with Spurs. Reasons, I don't know what to expect. That is all I've got to say. I don't know what to expect. If Kane goes or even if Kane stays, I don't know what to expect with the new manager. With that defenders they've still got. Yes, they've brought in 1 or 2, but still not strong. So for me, I'm putting Spurs 7th. Who you got 7th?
Man, I think Spurs, because the thing with Spurs is they got a good manager now,
Yeah.
Postecoglou.
I don't know about him, to be honest.
I've seen him play a few times. Don't get me wrong, Scottish League is different.
Yeah, that's what I said. I can't take it.
Yeah, we've experienced that, but the way he talks and that in his interviews and stuff, I think he's a decent coach. And they signed that centre back as well now.
Yeah, I don't know who he is, but I know him.
I heard he's a decent player as well. So yeah, I think they go 7th. Man.
7th, yeah?
Yeah.
Oi, let's move to the 6th position, yeah? 6th position, yeah? And this is where
it gets a bit
you was
cookie up,
waiting
man.
for, yeah? I'll be honest, I'm not going to go in detail with this one, but for me, 6th position is going to be Aston Villa.
Are you going
yeah?
Villa 6th?
Yeah, Villa 6th. I'm going with Villa 6th. And again, like I said, it can change, but we're going to go with Villa 6th for me. Who have you got?
Higher, bro.
Make sure you go watch Manny's video, yeah, for the season about Aston Villa. So we're not going to go in detail for that one. Make sure you go watch it on his channel.
Yeah.
Who you got 6th?
6th, yeah. I was thinking it's between us or Chelsea. But
Who you going with?
just about the Villa, yeah. Don't get me wrong, Chelsea, they ain't got no Europe in between. But I'm gonna go Chelsea 6th, man.
Chelsea 6th, okay,
Yeah,
Chelsea
yeah.
6th, fair enough.
I think top 5 Champions League now though, anyway.
Yeah, it is.
So
it is.
I think it's between us and Villa.
Okay then, that's it there.
Yeah.
Let's move to 5th then. And 5th, he's took that one in it, because I'm gonna go with Chelsea for 5th.
Okay.
And the reason why, I just think Poch.
Yeah,
It's
man.
Poch,
Good
innit?
manager.
Poch, good manager. But the reasons why I said it can change, because again, if they lose a few players, as I've already lost Nkuku as well, he's injured now.
Yes.
He's injured now for 16 weeks, and plus if they lose another player, they don't have a leader. They don't have a lot of leaders in that team. If James goes, Chilwell goes again and gets injured, who is their leader? Somebody tell me who's going to be that person to give him that up there ass and say, come on, let's go. I don't see it. So for me, 5th, Chelsea.
No one going for 5th, bro. 5th. Alexa, play the Champions League music. Oh, what's this song?
Yeah, man.
Hey, bro.
Champions League.
Champions League football, bro. It's finally gonna come back at Villa Park. Stay tuned on my channel because we're gonna get into more depth on
you
it.
say that.
But yo, bro, I'm going 5th for the Villa,
5th
bro.
for the Villa.
Emery's tricky villains getting Champions League football, bro.
We'll see.
Hopefully.
Let's go to the top 4 now. We're gonna whiz through this one now. Top 4, I'm gonna go with Man United, yeah?
Yeah.
Man United. Again, just don't look there, man. Still watching him. I know it's pre-season, but just don't look there. Yes, Ten Hag's second season, he could kick on now. They still don't have a striker. Striker is a vital. Rashford's not going to be the one to go up front. He can't do that. So for me, I am putting Man United 4th. You got 4th.
Man United as well. I think it's between them or Liverpool.
Yeah.
I think between them.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna go United, man.
United. Is then. Who you going for 3rd then? Liverpool then it is.
Liverpool.
And I've got
3rd.
Liverpool the same position as well. So Liverpool 3rd. I just think that yes, they've got the strikers. Yes, they've got the kind of fullbacks. But again, I think that's where they're losing. That's where their gap is.
Yeah.
Trent ain't there still. Like the pre-season hasn't been the best at all. So for me, I'm
I
just
swear they got slapped up by some Wi-Fi password, you know.
I don't even
They
know,
got
bro, but I
battered,
just
bro.
know. Like I've been seeing a few people comments on Twitter. Doesn't look too good in a few highlights. Go to the last two now. Who's gonna win the Premier League? And yeah, people might get onto Manny, people might get onto me, but let's see what happens. And man, who you got second?
I'm gonna go Arsenal second, man. I think with Arsenal is it's that mentality.
Even Rice, baby.
Rice.
Nah, still
I don't think, man. I think with the Rice signing, it's gonna take time.
Okay.
He ain't gonna come straight in and be like the difference maker.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong, if he's a striker, they're the players that make that difference. They get the goals and stuff. But I think Rice, people need to give him some time and stuff. But like I was saying, with Arsenal, it's a mentality thing.
It is.
I don't think they got those.
But they got the Community Shield now. You don't think that can boost them up now?
The man are gassing that up too much.
Yeah,
bro.
but give him a bit of a mentality, you know, give him the started.
I think City on a different pedestal, bro. Until Pep Guardiola leaves here, that's when other men are going to come and start winning the Premier League.
So you got Man City first then,
City first, man.
City just winning the champion, done. No challenge. Easy.
I think there'll be a challenge. I think Arsenal definitely challenge them. It ain't going to be like, yo, Arsenal miles apart and the City just go and blow the man away. I think it's going to be tight, man.
Fair enough.
Don't get me wrong, even Liverpool, I think they might be in that
title
race. Yeah.
For me, I'm going to go with my top two. City second. I'm going with City second. I'm going with Man City second. Reasons why. They've lost too many good players for my likings. Yes, it's Pep. Yes, we know Pep can do this. But swapping a good one for a Kovacic, like that ain't gonna work out for me. You get me? That's not gonna work out for me. Swapping a Mahrez for, I don't know, swapping a Laporte for Gvardiol, that one's fine. I give him that one. That's a very good signing. I give him that one. But Kevin De Bruyne, as we've seen, if he's injured, where is the creativity? Foden. We know we can bring it on the big teams and the big moments, but again, for me, I feel like Man City will be a bit of a slip this season. We see at the end of the season, you might be laughing, but for me, champions, I feel Arsenal, Declan Rice, Timber, Shai Havertz. I feel like they're gonna kick on this season, and I don't think they're gonna do anything in the Champions League. I think they will get knocked out, but the Premier League this season, I feel like they're going to do it. So that would be our top 20 people. You happy with that?
Bro, I'm gassed with that one. I can't wait. Can't wait for the new season. Especially for the Villa as well, man.
At the end of the season, people that we're gonna see. Make sure you like, subscribe, go check out Manny Central for the preview for the Villa. Yeah, man, let's go, man. People, we're back in it.
Come on,
up the Villa.